So I had a volunteer tree in my succulent garden. Watched it for about 3 years. I think this tree's about 3 years old. And finally decided to put it in the ground. Here's a cedar elm. We really need a northern wind block. The wind seems to come right through this little gap here. So hopefully this tree will help with the north wind. You know, I believe these are some kind of boxwood. And I think this is more than the freeze. I think something's in there, or I've looked at them so many times. I don't see any bugs on the leaves at all, but I think it's dying. I don't know if it's just lived its life, or I don't know, but it's definitely more than just freeze damage here. And then here, Monterey oak. It's probably the slowest growing Monterey oak I've ever had. I planted this one last, but still, it's 3 years old. This is a 3-year-old tree now, maybe 4. This might be its 4th year. All of the other Monterey oaks that I bought with this one are 5 feet tall or more. This one did stay in a pot for an additional 6 months. I was going to try and put it in the ground in fall, but I just couldn't. The tree wasn't doing too well. You know how sometimes it gets in pots and they just get yellow. So I planted it here, and well, I mean, it looks healthy. It's just not growing very tall yet. Hopefully it shoots up this year. And then over here, got our wood pile, brand new wood pile. This wood is here because it needs to be cut again. It's too long, so it needs to be cut. And then you can see the gum tree, not sweet gum, I think black gum, I think is what it's called. Man, this thing grows super slow. I've got that staked. This is its 4th year, I believe. It was a volunteer. And yeah, it is its 4th year. It's put on quite a bit of growth, but you know, I'm just hoping that it turns into a decent sized tree before I leave this house so that it can stay. Otherwise, next people that come in here aren't going to notice it and it'll probably get killed. A wood pile action here. It's a good looking wood pile. For Texas anyway, that's a winter's worth of wood, because all this stuff's going to be cut in half. Most of it's going to be cut in half, actually. Yeah, looking good. Compost pile action, a couple more pumpkins in there. Compost sifter. Things are looking really good here.